It was at the academy that the creator of Peter Pan, Sir James Barrie, was educated, the house where he lived being only a short distance from the school where, as a boy, he first conjured up his famous character. As the plaque on the house recalls, Barrie said that the years he spent in Dumfries were the happiest days of his life. Dumfries is also the home of the largest Roman Catholic boarding school for boys in Scotland, St Joseph's College. The school is run by a teaching order, the Marist Brothers, and attracts pupils from all over the world.
Hein? Il fait froid ce matin. 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 Ne veux-tu pas écouter ce nouveau disque?
Ne veux-tu pas écouter ce nouveau disque?
7. Non, pas de musique pour moi.
Non, pas de musique pour moi.
Il faut que j'aide ma mère.
Il faut que j'aide ma mère.
The British headquarters of the order is in Dumfries, and many of the Marist brothers are buried in the quiet graveyard there. One brother there, who worked for most of his life in the East End of Glasgow among the poverty-stricken Irish immigrants, founded the Glasgow Celtic Football Club. To the soccer enthusiast of today, however, the team of Dumfries is better known as the home of the Queen of the South football team. The 20th century has undoubtedly left its industrial mark in Dumfries. The ICI, Nobel and Plastics Division have developed enormously since they were established. In Plastics Division, the names Melinex and Proper Film are discussed by the workers today as casually as once were wool and cotton. The Nobel factory produces penterithiol, nitrocellulose and cellulose ethers, and when the present major extension to the penterithiol plant is completed, it will be the largest of its kind in the world. At the front door of the town, agriculture flourishes, and the milk from the county's contented cows is condensed at the Carnation factory on the banks of the Nith. The milk is condensed by evaporation and then sterilized in sealed tins in which it will keep indefinitely. A can-making plant has recently been added to the factory, capable of producing 90,000 cans an hour. Uniroyal at Heath Hall on the outskirts of Dumfries is also expanding. They make rubber flooring, carpet underlay, golf balls and many kinds of footwear. They came to Dumfries in 1947 and are now possibly the largest industrial unit in the southwest of Scotland. About 60% of all bathing caps produced in the United Kingdom come from this factory. Also at Heath Hall, a wartime airfield, is the site of the Scottish Gas Board's new gas production plant for providing Dumfries, Kirkcudbright, Castle Douglas and Dalbeattie with ample supplies of enormous non-toxic gas. The associated gas distribution system will transport the gas to Dumfries and the other towns, the whole operation costing about £1,500,000. On the outskirts of the town stands the Royal Infirmary, founded in 1776. Now the headquarters of the Dumfries and Galloway Hospitals Board, the hospital is classified as an acute general hospital, and it serves 146,000 people in the counties of Dumfries, Kirkcudbright and Wigton. Nearby, the world-famous Crichton Royal Hospital has been devoted to the care and treatment of the mentally handicapped for well over 100 years. The town, the southern counties, and indeed the country as a whole, owe this magnificent hospital to the benevolence of a certain Dr. Crichton, who, after amassing a fortune in India and China, returned to his native Sanker in 1810 and died 13 years later in Dumfries. And so, on June the 3rd, 1839, Elizabeth Crichton and her late husband's trustees saw the opening of the Crichton Royal Hospital. When it was opened, the Crichton Royal was described as the most perfect in Europe of its kind. Today it extends over 200 acres of beautiful grounds. The original building still stands and is in full use. The cathedral-like church was built in 1889 to the memory of James and Elizabeth Crichton. Today, this red sandstone memorial, set in its carpet of green grass, seems to breathe an air of tranquility, a haven of peace for troubled minds, and indeed all those who enter in, whatever their religious beliefs.